Dak Prescott is an American professional football quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys of the National Football League. He played college football for the Mississippi State Bulldogs, twice earning first-team All-SEC honors, and was selected by the Cowboys in the fourth round of the 2016 NFL Draft. Born July 29, 1993, age 31 years, Sulphur, Louisiana, United States. Current team, Dallas Cowboys, number 4/quarterback. Dates joined, 2016, Dallas Cowboys, 2011, Mississippi State Bulldogs football. Parents, Peggy Prescott, Nathaniel Prescott. Height, 1.88 meters. Siblings, Jace Prescott, Tad Prescott, Elliott Prescott, Natalie Prescott Smith. Completion percentage, 66.8%. Dak Prescott net worth $90 million. Early life. Prescott was born in Sulphur, Louisiana, the youngest of three sons to Nathaniel and Peggy Prescott. Prescott's parents divorced when he was in elementary school, and he was raised by his mother, who worked as a manager of a truck stop. Prescott attended Houghton High School in Houghton, Louisiana, where he played football for the Buccaneers. As a senior, he completed 159 of 258 passes for 2,860 yards and 39 touchdowns. He also rushed for 951 yards on 90 attempts with 17 touchdowns, and led Houghton to become 2010 District 1 Quad A champions. A three-star recruit, Prescott accepted a scholarship from Mississippi State over offers from Louisiana Tech, LSU, Memphis, Nicholls State, North Texas, and TCU. College career. Prescott was redshirted as a true freshman with Mississippi State in 2011. As a backup to Tyler Russell in 2012, he played in 12 games, completing 18 of 29 passes for 194 yards with 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. He also scored 4 rushing touchdowns, with 110 yards on 32 carries. Prescott began as the backup to Russell again in the 2013 season, but took over as the starter when Russell suffered a concussion. He played in 11 games, completing 156 of 267 passes for 1,940 yards with 10 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. He also ran for 829 yards on 134 carries, with 13 touchdowns. He was the MVP of the 2013 Liberty Bowl after leading the Bulldogs to a 44-7 win over the Rice Owls. His 2013 season performance ranked 7th in passing yards, 1,940, tied for 5th in rushing touchdowns, 13, and 4th in total yards, 2,769, and total touchdowns, 23. Following the season, he was named to the 2013 Southeastern Conference (SEC) Fall Academic Honor Roll. In his first season as a full-time starter in 2014, Prescott led the Bulldogs to a 10-2 regular season record, its first number 1 ranking in program history, and led them to the Orange Bowl. During the 2014 season, Prescott broke 10 school records including single-season passing yards, 3,449, total yards of total offense, 4,435, passing touchdowns, 27, and total touchdowns, 41. Additionally, his 14 rushing touchdowns is tied for 4th in school history. Prescott also garnered several accolades throughout and following the season. He was named the Manning Award Player of the Week 5 times, versus UAB, at LSU, versus Texas A&M, versus Auburn, versus Vanderbilt, the 2014 SEC Offensive Player of the Week 3 times, at LSU, versus Auburn, versus Vanderbilt, the Athlon Sports, Davey O'Brien, Maxwell Award Player of the Week twice each, at LSU, versus A&M, and the 24/7 Sports National Offensive Player of Week, at LSU. He was named a 2014 Honorable Mention All-American by SI.com, named to the 2014 First Team All-SEC Team by the AP, Coaches, and ESPN.com, and on the 2014 SEC Fall Academic Honor Roll. He won the Connerly Trophy and was a finalist for the Maxwell Award, the Davey O'Brien Award, the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, and the Manning Award. He also finished 8th in the 2014 Heisman Trophy voting and received 2 first-place votes. Prior to the 2015 season, he was named a 2015 National Player of the Year candidate, was selected to 2 preseason All-American teams, Athlon Sports and Phil Steele, and was chosen first-team preseason All-SEC by the media. During the 2015 season, he became the 4th player in FBS history to pass for 60 touchdowns and rush for 40 touchdowns in a career, joining Dan Lefevre of Central Michigan, Tim Tebow of Florida, and Colin Kaepernick of Nevada. His 2,411 rushing yards places him 3rd in all-time rushing yards by a quarterback in SEC history, behind Tebow and Matt Jones of Arkansas. He ranks 4th in SEC history with 107 total touchdowns responsible for passing, rushing, and receiving, and 5th in total yards, rushing and passing, with 11,153. His streak of 288 consecutive pass attempts without an interception is the longest in school history and 3rd longest in SEC history. In the Bulldogs' 2015 game against the Arkansas, he set the school single-game record and tied the SEC single-game record for touchdowns responsible for with 7, 5 passing 2 rushing, and set a new school record for touchdown passes in a single game. He was named the AutoNation National Offensive Player of the Week by the Football Writers Association of America, the Davey O'Brien Award National Quarterback of the Week, a Manning Award Star of the Week by the Allstate Sugar Bowl, and the SEC Offensive Player of the Week following his performance in the Bulldogs' victory over Kentucky, a game in which he passed for 348 yards and 3 touchdowns and rushed for 117 yards and 3 touchdowns. The 6 touchdowns in a single contest tied the school record set by Jackie Parker in 1952, and Prescott became the first player in school history to throw for over 300 yards and rush for over 100 yards in the same game. This was the 4th time that he has been named SEC Offensive Player of the Week, the most in program history. Prescott received further national recognition by being placed on several national award watch lists, including being named a finalist for the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award, a semi-finalist for both the Maxwell Award and the Davey O'Brien Award, placed on the watch list for the Walter Camp Player of the Year Award, the Manning Award, the Werfel Trophy, and the Senior Bowl, and won the Senior Class Award as well as being awarded the 2017 NCAA Today's Top 10 Award. For the season he passed for 3,793 yards, 29 passing touchdowns and 10 rushing touchdowns. For his career, Prescott finished 3rd in SEC history in total yards, and 4th in total touchdowns. He holds 38 school records. Personal life. Prescott is a Christian. He is the son of Nathaniel and Peggy Prescott and has 2 older brothers, Tad and Jace, an older sister, Natalie Prescott Smith, and an older half-brother, Elliot Prescott, from his father's previous marriage. Jace was an offensive lineman at Northwestern State. His mother died of colon cancer in November 2013. The Faith Fight Finish Foundation by Dak Prescott has been established in her honor, which helps people deal with adversity. His older brother Jace committed suicide in April 2020. His father is African American and his late mother was white. Prescott currently resides in Frisco, Texas. On November 26, 2023, Prescott's girlfriend Sarah Jane Ramos announced via Instagram that the couple were expecting the birth of a baby girl. On March 4, Prescott announced that the baby was born on February 29, 2024.